Okay, so I have just completed the final shape campaign on Legendary Solo, and I wanted to go over 2 builds which helped me through it. This video is going to be spoiler free. I'm not going to be moving around the Pale Heart or anything, just because I want to keep this as spoiler free as possible. I know not everyone's completed the campaign because of server issues, but without further ado, I'm going to get into it. So I've got 2 builds. One is focused on survivability, and one build is focused on just doing damage. As much damage as you can during the campaign, at least. So, we're going to open up our character. We're going to be using the Shiny New Prismatic subclass. I'm on a Warlock. Your first top slot weapon is a weapon that you will find in the Pale Heart during the campaign. All I'll say, it is like your Indebted Kindness, except it is a top slot weapon. So if you don't know what Indebted Kindness is, it is a sidearm you can get from Warlord's Ruin. But yeah. Second one down is a Battle Pass exotic, or Season Pass exotic. If you don't know what it is, then I mean, it's not really a spoiler, but it is the Red Death Reformed. If I go into it, basically, final blows with this weapon cure you and increase reload speed. Reloading after final blows cure by allies. So yeah, it also does more damage when you're low on health as well. So that's pretty cool. As for a heavy, you can run whatever you want. I'm just using Edge Transit. Pretty reliable. This is the brave version of the Edge Transit. We're going to go into our subclass. So here we are. So, I'm running Winter's Wrath. It's up to you if you want to choose that over Nova Bomb. But in my damage build, I do go Nova Bomb. Your abilities, I'm choosing Healing Rift, Balance Glide, the Pocket Singularity, and the Cold Snap Grenade. Pocket Singularity will proc one of our aspects, and Cold Snap Grenade works well with our other aspect. Speaking of aspects, we've got Feed the Void. So, defeat a target with any ability to activate Devour. We'll be using the Pocket Singularity there. Your Devour effects are improved, restoring additional health and grenade energy. So basically, we want to be basically throwing these out as much as possible, throwing out our Bleak Watcher turrets, which is what these are. Basically, if you hold Q on a Cold Snap Grenade, it will turn into a turret version. And your fragments, the fragments just stay the same. You have Facet of Hope, Courage, Dawn, Protection, and Purpose. So that is your sort of survivability build. Now, if you want to go full damage, swap off Red Death for any other gun. So, for example, I like to run Outbreak Perfected, and I'm just running an AR2. Swap this off of what is it, Winter's Wrath for Nova Bomb Cataclysm, and then you want to swap off this Feed the Void one with this aspect to the right. It is a spoiler. I'm not going to hover over it to spoil what it does. But yeah, that's what you want to do. And then your other fragment down there is also a spoiler you will find later on in the campaign. So those are basically sort of my builds that I've got rocking. Hope these will help you. It is still a very hard campaign. I'm not going to say you'll go through flawless with this. This build is not really optimized. For armor mods, I should probably go over armor mods. I run the same ones. So we got Kinetic Siphon, Heavy Ammo Scout and Finder. For arms, we got Bolstering Detonation, Focusing Strike, and Impact Induction. For your chest piece, I've got Sniper Damage Resistance and a Concussive Dampener. These are all personal preference, these two. For your boots, you got Absolution, Orbital Restoration, and Recuperation. And for your class item, you got Bomber, Distribution, and Proximity Ward. Yeah, that is sort of what I'm going for. Artifact mods, you probably won't have as many as me because I bounty prepped a little bit. But Anti-Barrier Pulse Rifle is a must. If you do manage to get far enough, get this one here. This is Winning Hand. Basically, any weapon with the Dealer's Choice Origin trait. So, for example, spoiler alert: this this sidearm has the Dealer's Origin, whatever perk trait, whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty works pretty well for that. But yeah, that is basically my final shape builds that I used to beat the campaign on Legendary. Again, very, very good campaign. Highly recommend it. Even better than Witch Queen. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully these builds help you out if you're struggling a little bit. And yeah, goodbye.